What's going on? Welcome back. It's time for another Hokko Life build, episode 7, speed build. And today we're going to be building a patio set, a Creamsicle Patio set. And it's fairly simple. It's got a little bit of color to it, but it's a beginner guide. It's a beginner build. So we're building the first couch here for the outside. And at the end, I do put it inside because it's too dark in the wintertime to take a picture, make it look nice. But it should go outside. I mean, you can put it inside if you wanted to. And the table will change at the end. So I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. Hope you enjoy my builds, and I appreciate everybody who followed the channel and subscribed. I will be doing videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just to not overwhelm everybody, and it gives me a chance to create content and get a little bit ahead of myself, and gives me some time to edit and stuff like that, so some free time for myself so I could stockpile some videos. If you like these builds, please give me a like and let me know what you like or what you dislike. Alright, so we're building the first couch, and as I build it, again, the sitting mechanic is kind of weird. She kind of sits in like low on it, so if you watch, I have to adjust it a couple times, go outside and adjust it a couple times. But again, it's pretty basic at this moment. We're doing just a beginner build here. We're going to get more intermediate because they will be adding. I seen that the dev had fixed the building aspect of it, so not only will it not mess up anymore, you'll be able to put tons and tons of items in one build. He said something like 8,000. He tried it with like 400, which is a really ridiculous amount, but he said somewhere around like 4,000 or 8,000. So that's going to be really good, and I can't wait for that. So now you see me kind of painting it up. I went with the beige theme because I think the beige and the white on the reddish orange, I think those pillows are, it kind of stood out to me. It looks pretty nice. And I didn't have any patterns for the pillows that matched the build, but hopefully there'll be more patterns later on, or you'll be able to mod your own game and have patterns, kind of like the Sims sort of deal, hopefully. If not, right now, I just work with normal fabric dye colors. And that's what we got going on right now. An orange, red. I'm just kind of adjusting the pillows. And I think I leave the pillow in the middle white and the end pillows white. I feel like it looked pretty all right this way. If it didn't look good, let me know. Just be like, yeah, I didn't like that. What are you doing? Nah, I just kind of painted black because I feel like that pops a little bit. We're just adjusting stuff right now. And then eventually we will put it outside and realize that it's a little bit too big for her. Not too big for her because it's fit to scale, but you'll see when she sits down, it's going to be a little bit. She's going to be almost sunken in the couch, and we don't need that. We need her to be sitting on the pillow, looking correct, because that's how we got it. I don't know, my OCD won't. Let's see how low that image is. It's kind of really low to make a couch like that, but I don't think I followed that guide. I think I went a little bit higher, and it kind of worked out perfect. She didn't clip through the couch. So I left it at that, and I kind of built everything around that. Now we're going to be building, I guess, the single-seater. I go a little bit higher with this one. I just put a piece of wood. I go test it outside to see exactly where it sits. As you see right here, there's the couch. See, she sits through it. Kind of need to be adjusted a little bit, and then that one kind of the height of it. I'm testing the single-seater and trying to just figure out where the perfect height is for her. And again, when the see, because that looks really low, right? When the building is completely fixed, the actual building bug is done with, then it'll be a little bit easier, because then you can go outside a million times, open the creation back up, and not have to worry about anything messing up. So for now, what I do is I usually put one piece of wood as the top, go outside, take a look, see where it lines up, and then like I did there, and then I'll go back in and start editing it. Because I want to make sure that she's not clipping through the couch. I want to make sure if people are downloading this, to take a little bit of time on it, and don't really give people terrible builds that they're just like, what did you do here? You know, I want to kind of take it a little bit serious. Even though there's a beginner, fairly simple design, I also like to, kind of take pride in what I'm doing and make sure it's right. I just don't want to put stuff out and then you go use it, and you're like, well, what's going on? It doesn't work. Because then I feel like it's good when people want to download your stuff. It makes you feel good. It's like, wow, somebody actually wanted to use my stuff in their world. and they have to see it every day. So if thinking like that, I try to make it as best as possible so it looks legit, and they don't sit on it the first time and they're like, what the heck's going on? Why am I all weird? See, now she's kind of a little bit better on it. Looks a little bit better. I think we adjust it one more time just to get it down perfectly so she's not clipping through it. And I think that's what we're doing right now. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. Again, because if somebody's going to download it, that's that's huge. That's like a big thank you to them, and they're downloading stuff initially and going to have to deal with it all day long, and they probably want it right. Now she's perfect, and she sits perfectly. You see me going to the side of the designer booth, the workshop, because the weed is in the front of the door, and you can't pull weeds right now because there's a bug. So now with that theory in mind, I start building the single-seater couch, or chair. I guess it's a chair. It's kind of like a backyard set, I would imagine. I mean, you could put it inside of a house, but I kind of designed it with a backyard vibe to it. And again, once the design tool is perfect, I will start designing more things. Because at the end, I started to put stuff on the table and wanted to put like flowers and matching items and I don't know, just stuff that you'd find outside in the backyard. Maybe a glass dish with some cool rocks in it, some candles or something like that. But again, I got to remember that every time I open it up and edit it, that I'll have a problem. But I do believe this will be fixed shortly, and we will be able to build a 110%. I don't even know if 110% is a thing. 100%, and not have to worry about it. We could open up a million times. So the videos, once that kicks in, that's when we're going to start taking them to moderate and intermediate building. And we're going to get really creative and start decorating tables with items that match, the cushions, and so on and so forth. I know, coming from a dude, I probably shouldn't be so excited about this and interior design, but I like it. I like to build. I love building games, and I mean, it looks really nice when you match things, or you have colors that accent each other, or they kind of work off each other and they complement each other. And if you want to take it a step further, depending on how you build, you'll want to put little clutter. Anybody ever played The Sims 4? How awesome is it to set up a house and put clutter all over the shelving? I love that. That was my favorite part of Sims 4. Building things and putting clutter. So now I'm starting to put one of these pillows here, but I don't think I'm going to keep that pillow because I don't really like the way that looked there. So we're just going to keep these pillows going. And leave a comment in the below if you're still watching. And what do you think? Do you think it's a patio set, or would you use it in a house, or would it not matter to you? Where would you put this if you were using it? Let me know. And if you use it, tell me where you put it. Would you put it in a house? Did you put it outside at a patio, around a lake, around a campfire, around a bonfire? Where would you put this? I feel like, because it has no arms, that usually is patio design. Usually kind of a single chair or couch with arms. I feel like that would be in the living room, because I feel like in a living room you'd be watching television or something, and you'd want to put your arms on something, where outside in the back you're kind of more relaxed, casual setting. You're just sitting there. Again, maybe I could be wrong. Maybe armchairs should be in backyards, and I don't know. I don't really have a patio set in my backyard, I'm not gonna lie, so I don't know. But I feel like something without arms, without the armchair, is more patio setup. But again, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, feel free to leave me a comment below and be like, you are absolutely wrong. There's supposed to be arms on the chair. What if I want to put my arms up? What if I have a drink in my hand? Or a place to put a remote control or something. Anyway, you see me setting up the pillows. Again, we're going with the red orange theme with the white and the tan, because I feel like that pillow scheme is good. Even though I could have went now that I'm looking at it, I would have went orange red maybe for the center pillow, and then white ones on the side. But I think that's what I did on the couch, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why I went with this. Now I'm going back out, back in. We got to go get some stuff. We put the little chair down. We put the second one down. And pretty much, I think the next thing is the table. And again, yep, we're on the table. What I did with the table and what you're going to see in the end result is going to be two different things. I went back and I didn't really like the way the colors were kind of vibing off each other. It didn't look, the colors did look good vibing with each other, but it just, the couch build and the single chair build, it just didn't work. The table didn't work for it. And again, like I said, I like to make sure the colors complement each other and actually match what's going on in the theme, because it'd be weird, right? Like you have an orange, red, and tan with white and black, and then you put like, I don't know, yellow something else, unless it's like flowers or something. See, and you see me putting the bowls in. Again, I was gonna go for the rock theme inside the bowls, like just put rocks in there and kind of make it like that, but then I put like bowls down, I guess, with food or something in them. I don't know what my thought process was. Again, I didn't want to sit here and put 200 pieces in and then it mess up. So I just went with the bowls. I put a little bit of liquid in it with some chopsticks, I guess they look like to me. And then some clutter on the sides. Not too much, very minimal. Sometimes having too much is overwhelming, and having just enough seems about right. The less clutter, the better sometimes, you know, I guess. I don't know. Tell me what you think. So now I'm making some chopsticks right here. Or... yeah, I guess they're chopsticks because they look wood and I kind of cross them over. So I guess there'll be food inside of there. I did want to go with, again, like just an aesthetic look of something rather than a food. So something like maybe rocks, or rocks around a candle in the middle of it. But I didn't, because, again, I would have to put many rocks in there, and I was worried that the building plan would get messed up. See, like that blue, it kind of, I don't know, it didn't hit me well. It just kind of wasn't vibing with my mind. My mind was like, So I go back eventually, and I do fix that up. So the end result, you will see the end result. And again, the end result and the wallpaper, don't look at the wallpaper. Even though it's slightly matched a little bit, it wasn't meant for inside the house. It's meant for outside. Eventually, I will take pictures of it outside when it's not snowing. Because if you play this game, you know when it snows, it is really, really dark out in the game. So it's really hard to take some nice pictures. So I'll wait. It's winter, so spring or summer, we'll put it outside. We'll take a couple more pictures and see what's going on. But here you go. I kind of put a little, I guess that's like a tray of some sort. That's what I was going for, I guess, with the food. And I don't know what kind of soup would be turquoise, but at the end, I just wasn't feeling it. So I leave the chopsticks and all the extra little clutter here. I just kind of spruced it up a little bit to cover a little bit more of that clear space. I was going to put other stuff there, but like I said, if the build messes up, then I'm going to have to do it all over and start recording all over. And so I just left it as this, and then when I put it down, you will see exactly when it changes when I put it in the house. So let's go over to the house right now. Are we going to the house right now? Oh no, you're going to see me double crafting, so I have two of the seats. 2 single chairs, and then the double. So here we go. This is what it looks like. Here's the finished results after the table is done. I hope you like it. Ruby, you can see she's enjoying whatever's on the table. And again, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, I will have videos up. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you like this. Have a good one. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. All my links are in the description.